Hey peeps, we are back. We're talking the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Season 4, Episode 5. Hey, before we get into the video, please do me the honors of subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell so you can always be notified when I post new content, hitting the thumbs up because that does wonders for my channel, and share. Thanks. All right, so the show picks up and we see Lisa and Meredith going for facials. And it was nice to see Lisa and Meredith hanging out. I really do want Lisa and Meredith to make up. I really want season 1 Lisa and Meredith back. Now, Lisa and Meredith start talking about Meredith's spray tan. And Lisa makes a comment about being banned from a spray tan place in Park City. And I said, what in the Sam hell is she smiling about? Why does she act like this is a flex? Like this is cute? She says that she shows up 30 minutes before closing and demands that she is spray tanned. And the lady working at the spray tan place told her no. And she says that she gets irate and starts screaming and yelling at this woman, telling her that she demands service. Now, can you imagine being the lady or the teenager who is working behind the counter at this spray tan place, and you have this rich, uppity woman screaming and yelling at you, telling you that you're going to give her a spray tan, she's got somewhere to be, and she needs this spray tan? I would be pissed. She makes this comment later in the episode that she really doesn't like it when people tell her that she thinks she's better than everyone else. Well, ma'am, right here at the start of the episode, you just let us know that you thought that you were more important and better than the people at the spray tan place. You didn't care about the fact that they were about to close. You didn't care about being respectful to them. And that is why you received that email from corporate office telling you that they no longer want you to visit their property. We appreciate your 8 years of being a customer with us, but we're done. She came in that spray tan place acting like a real Karen. Get the hell out of here. If I was the owner, I would not have given you the courtesy of an email. I would have waited for your very next time showing up there. And then I would have embarrassed the hell out of you right there in front of all the other regular people and told you to get your rich ass out of our tanning salon. Then she was a little insensitive again to Monica and her situation. She says that she's going to have a party. She's going to invite all the girls, including Mary and Monica. However, she says that, she doesn't understand why Monica is so sensitive about her wealth. And she says, well, I'm just going to invite her anyway, before she starts to say that I only invite the 1%. And then I'm just going to wear all these labels to see if it pisses her off. This is why people don't like you, Lisa Barlow. You do too damn much, okay? Jeez. Then we have Whitney, little girl doing too damn much. She meets up for a little lunch with Monica, and she tries to gaslight the shit out of Monica, telling Monica that she didn't really appreciate the way she treated her friends, Angie and Lisa. Since when is Angie and Lisa really friends with Monica? They really aren't. This is part of the show, pulling people together and bringing them on camera. Angie really hasn't done much for Monica. Seriously. Whitney's trying to judge her, talking about, you were on this trip and you weren't really nice. And Monica tells her, listen, as a friend, I feel that it is my job to call you out when you are showing bad behavior and poor taste, especially out in public, especially by calling out this woman's business. She says, you're a business owner. Angie's a business owner. I'm a business owner. Lisa's a business owner. Every last one of us are business owners. And nobody likes to have their business talked about in a negative way. And that is when she got upset. And that is true. Because if you look across all the housewife franchises, every single housewife that has a business, the last thing they want you to do is say anything negative about their business. Some of these women will lose their shit if you talk bad about their businesses. I'm just saying, Whitney should really shut the hell up. She really thought she was doing something, talking to Monica about she thought Monica was not being respectful when she was going after Lisa and Angie. So I'm thinking, was Angie being respectful when she was coming after Meredith? Were you being respectful when you invited her to Meredith's trip without talking to Meredith about it? when you and her both decided to take the absolute best and biggest room at the Trixie Motel? Were you being respectful? Then Whitney had the nerve to look at Monica and say, well, it seems that you're getting defensive. You damn right. It seems like you're trying to gaslight her. It seems that you really want Monica on your team. You wanted to meet up with her to let her know that your team, Lisa and Angie, and Monica needs to get on board. But Monica's not the get on board type. She's not about to get on board with you and this let's take down Meredith. Even though at the end of the episode, I'm a little concerned about Monica. Anyway, I would just like to say the whole time that Whitney and Monica were talking, I was thinking, Whitney is the one who really propelled that Utah Jazz BJ rumor all season last season. And now you want to put everything on Meredith. Meredith was a part, but it was you who took it around and told everybody, brought it out, come on now, Whitney. Now then, of course, they threw in this little scene with Angie and her husband. And, it's something weird about Angie and her husband. I said that a couple episodes back. The fact that they have this 12-year-old and she says that majority of the time the 12-year-old sleeps with them. In my opinion, and this is just my opinion, we are able to disagree. Get down in the comments if you disagree. But for me, a 12-year-old that sleeps with her parents majority of the time is not okay. I think by the time that you are 12 years old, you are too big, too mature to be in mom and dad's room. At some point, mom and dad has to have a separate space. There needs to be boundaries drawn. There should be some sex in that room. And, you've got to go to your own room. I think that's a bad habit to get into, but that's just my opinion. Now listen, Heather and her daughters, I thought it was super cute that they had Mom and Daughter's Day and they went out skiing. I thought it was a little odd that her daughter was out there skiing with a half top. I wondered exactly how cold is it, because on my TV it looked like it was below zero, but maybe it wasn't. She had on a half top and she had her coat unzipped. Later they had their hot chocolate and she drinks it like me, minus the snow. I don't think it's appropriate to put, snow inside the hot chocolate, but a couple ice cubes. Yes. I do not like hot chocolate. I know I'm odd, whatever. I like warm hot chocolate. If it's too hot, I just can't enjoy myself because I'm so afraid that I'm about to burn my tongue. I just, I need this tongue. It's the only one I got. Anyway, Heather talking to her daughters about being bullied at school. I seen it a couple of ways. One, it seems to me that her daughters are more mature than the rest of the housewives. Her daughters are handling this situation very well. They are very calm. They are relaxed. They're dealing with it. Two, I thought that maybe they were uncomfortable talking about this on camera. Three, I was hoping that Heather is not going to try to propel this into a storyline or propel this into book number 2. Her daughters didn't want her bringing up the bullying to the school. But I really think that bullying needs to be handled head on. She did make this comment how they, hold things in, they sit back and they, take the situations. We saw Heather be bullied for several seasons by Jen, and she sat back and took it for the longest. I don't think this is a good trait to pass on to your daughters. Your daughters should be able to stand up. They should be able to speak out and say how they feel and confront the person that is hurting their feelings. I don't think it's okay for people to call them to see you next Tuesday and for people to turn their backs on them in the middle of presentations or for people to shoulder check. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Now I'm going to tell you this. Kids today are a little different than kids were when I was in school. Now, when I was in school, my mom always told me, if somebody is bullying you, or if it's a group of kids that are bullying you, approach the biggest bully in the group and take them down. Because once you take down the biggest bully in the group, everybody else will leave you to hell alone. And that is true. That is true. I'm going to tell you a little story. So when I was a kid, my mom's a single mom. She worked full time and she went to school, and I would walk home from school every day and let myself in the house. Okay. So every day for about 2 weeks, I would run home from school because these two sisters were trying to fight me and I was afraid. And one day my mom got home from work early, so she was already home when I got home. As I'm running to the front door, my mom opens the door. She sees the terror and the panic in my face, and she asked me, "Why are you running? What is going on? Who is after you?" And I told her. I said, "The two girls from across the street, they've been chasing me home every day." And my mom said, "No, ma'am." She tells me to go in the house, change into something comfortable, pull my hair back in a ponytail, give me those earrings. She put a little Vaseline on my face. I said, "Oh my gosh." We go outside. She stops the two little girls and their granddaddy, who they lived with. And she says, "So you want to fight my daughter? Is that what it is?" And they were, getting smart and saying stuff. And my mom said, "All right." And so she said, "You're not going to jump my daughter. So which one of you want to fight?" And the bigger one, of course, approached. My mom told me right then, she said, "Beat her ass." And let me tell you, I whooped her ass. And after that, they were my play cousins. I mean, we told everybody we was cousins. We hung out at school. Nobody at school ever approached me again because they knew I will fight you. And that was scary for me because I was not a fighter. I became a fighter after that. But the bullies stopped. As far as Heather's kids go, I would tell them the exact same thing, except for nowadays, kids bring weapons and guns to school. So, nowadays, I think the best thing for Heather to do is to probably find out who these children are, go up to the school and have a talk with the principal. If the principal can't solve the issue, then maybe she should try to find the parents of these children and let those parents know that, if their children keep harassing her children, there's going to be a problem. But I wouldn't sit back and not do anything. I'm not about to let my child be bullied. Now, Lisa's party. Okay, so the party was gorgeous. The party was absolutely gorgeous. But, she's in her confessionals, making excuses and giving us reasons for why she's having such an expensive party. Because, she works hard. She earns her money. She should be able to spend it on whatever she wants to spend it on. And that's the truth. She works hard. It's her money. Whatever she wants to buy with her money, she should be able to do that. That is her right. Now, when Lisa approaches Monica, she comes right to her to talk to her, and it's just her and Monica. So I do appreciate that. However, it never ends with just the two people. The rest of the housewives always seem to hear and look and get involved, even when they should not be involved. Lisa tells her she doesn't appreciate that she calls her materialistic. Listen, it's no secret that Lisa is materialistic, but this is the housewives, and most of the housewives are materialistic. Not only that, a lot of the housewives are rich, so of course they spend money and they do things. Monica, if you're going to be on this show, you have to realize that the housewives are rich. Now, Monica is right. Lisa is materialistic. However, Monica, you did buy that $5,000 Louis Vuitton. Not only did you buy that Louis Vuitton, you pulled up to this party in a Range Rover. So before you cheated on your husband for 18 months with your brother-in-law, your husband was taking real good care of you. So much so that you are probably just as materialistic as Lisa. The only thing is now that y'all are separated and going through this divorce, you don't have the money to be as materialistic as Lisa. But that's just my opinion. Lisa wants to confront her and tell her, everybody here is wearing designer clothes. Monica says, "I'm wearing Zara and Steve Madden." Well, listen, I would be wearing your local Target's best. But I'm not on the Housewives. And Monica, listen, I realize that you are going through a struggle right now. Being a single mom, not having all the money that you had before. But you're on the Housewives. You're a part of this group. And the rest of the girls are going to be showing their wealth as well. Are they all saying over and over again, they had a $60,000 ring, they got this, they got that, I'm rich, I'm rich, I'm rich? No, Lisa's doing it a lot. And it is a little bit annoying, but please don't make this your storyline. Monica says there's nothing wrong with being materialistic. Lisa says there's nothing wrong with being materialistic, but Lisa is mad at Monica for saying that she's materialistic. Get over it, both of you. Lisa screaming, I work hard for my money. Monica says so do all these people, including the people that are serving the crepes. I don't know. Lisa said she works hard for her money, made it seem like other people don't work as hard. I don't know. What was she trying to convey there? Because I can tell you that everybody I know, they work really hard for their money too. They just don't have as much. I'm just saying, there's a lot of people out here who work hard for their money. And I, for some reason, believe her when she says that Lisa was screaming that she's getting on a private jet with Snoop. I don't know why I believe it, but I do. And Heather was very, very slick when she slid in that she took a picture with Snoop. She even posted it on Twitter. Now, honey, listen, Mary Cosby. I don't know what it was, but Mary Cosby came in there wearing her padded outfit. It was very plush. It's very rich. And Meredith and Heather gave her all kinds of compliments. She came right in there and insulted Whitney, insulted Heather, insulted Monica. I said, well, shit. Mary Cosby, can you leave people the hell alone? She is going in on Monica about her eating habits. I said, Mary, we saw you order that oat milk latte and then you ordered all that McDonald's. Can you leave Monica the hell alone? Monica says that she is determined to make Mary her best friend. Her and Mary are going to be friends. Listen, I love this dynamic between Monica and Mary. I don't care if Mary is rude to Monica or not. I have a feeling that Mary actually likes Monica. And if she doesn't, as far as Monica is concerned, she's going to. Then when she said Whitney looks cheap, I said, damn it. Mary hates Whitney. Whitney hates Mary. Mary is never going to get her Louis Vuittons off of Whitney's neck. And I love it. But then when she harassed Heather, I said, Mary Cosby, get off of Heather's back. Heather was just nice to you about your, her outfit. She told her that she'd made the wrong choice wearing that necklace.
What made you wear that necklace?
I love the necklace.
You do?
I think it brings out the champagne of the coat. I think it adds some flair to the turtleneck, and I have matching earrings, and I'm standing behind it.
You totally missed it on that one.
Okay, ladies.
Hi. You like to eat. Every time I see you, you're eating.
I love food. Yes.
But you don't care what you eat? Like, do you, eat vegetables?
There was raspberry in that crepe.
I love Greek music or belly dancing.
I don't know about Whitney. It really looks cheap.
Mary Cosby, you are so not nice. This woman is a mess. Now, when Angie and Lisa are talking to Monica over this materialistic situation, I felt like they totally violated Monica's space.
Guess what? You're at my party and eat the fabulous stuff I worked hard for. Shut it mouth.
Seriously, literally, are you joking right now? Andy, when you said that to you, Andy, take start with me. You're gonna open Pandora's box. You have no idea what the
Wait, no, that's rude. That's rude.
Get your finger out of my face.
I'll put my finger where I'm
Get your finger out of my face. Get your finger out of
The in her face, Angie trying to shove some food in her face to shut her up. Lisa up in her face and whirling her fingers around. Listen, I have said it before, as a grown-up, as a mom, I really don't condone violence. But if you want to bring the violence out of me, get up in my face and put your fingers in my face. The way I'll smush you in your face to get you out of mine, do not do that. I said if for some reason Monica pushed or mushed Lisa, all of a sudden she would be thrown off the show and Lisa would sue her. Get your hands and your face out of her face. That's violating space. I don't like that. Lisa pointing out to Monica that she invited her there with all of her fabulous friends. She said, you're eating the food that I paid for. That's why she doesn't like you, Lisa. Stuff like that. Monica gives Angie a little bit of a warning. She says, you don't want any problems with me because I'll open Pandora's box, and believe me, you don't want that. I noticed that Angie looked a little scared. She looked at Monica and she said, really, Monica? Wow, wow. I think that it's clear Angie doesn't want any smoke from Monica. When they finally calm down and everybody shut up with all the screaming and the yelling, Lisa tells her that she just wants them to take the time to get to know each other. She really was hurt by her saying that Lisa was privileged and materialistic. The truth is, Lisa is privileged and she is materialistic. I don't know why she is so upset by this. Clearly, Monica is very hurt and bitter right now due to her divorce. She's very upset and she's triggered every time Lisa shows off her wealth. And if that is the case, Monica, you have to judge yourself, blame yourself, pull yourself together. You are the cause of your divorce, and Lisa is not responsible for you or your thoughts, and you are on the Housewives. So if you can't stand seeing all of this wealth and richness, get off the show. They hugged it out, and we'll see if they can move forward. I hope they don't drag this out 3 or 4 more episodes. Now, listen, Whitney is doing too damn much. Monica goes over to see Meredith and she says, are you going to talk to Angie? Meredith says no. And Monica says, well, her behavior was terrible. She's over there talking to Meredith about Angie. Next thing you know, Whitney is making some kind of comment that Meredith is relentlessly coming after Angie. Meredith was not coming after Angie. Meredith was sitting there minding her business when Monica came over and brought Angie up. Then Whitney pulling Monica to the side to ask her about the rumor that Meredith is allegedly spreading. Okay, so let's clear that up. Meredith has not spread any rumors about Angie. Meredith told Lisa, and allegedly she told Whitney, because we saw Lisa tell Whitney what Meredith said. We didn't actually see Meredith tell Whitney that. But Whitney is saying that Meredith told her that she knows stuff about Angie and her husband. That's all she said, and nothing else, not on camera. She goes to Monica and Monica falls for the shit. She asked Monica, well, what did you hear? What was the rumor? What did you hear? Monica repeats the rumor, but she doesn't say that she heard it from Meredith. She says it's the rumor that everybody knows. Everybody knows this rumor, and I guarantee you, in my opinion, 9 times out of 10, Whitney knows exactly what the rumor is. Whitney has been a part of talking about this rumor with someone. She just wanted Monica to be the one to say it, which is now brought on camera. Monica then tells her that she's been hearing for a long time now throughout the grapevine of Salt Lake City that Angie's husband has been having the sex with men in town and that it's an arrangement that him and Angie has. Oh, Meredith is so wrong for this. She's going around talking about her marriage. She's telling people this. Meredith hasn't told anybody anything. So then they get to acting real stupid. Oh, we've got to tell Angie because if people were talking about my marriage, I'd want to know. Oh, let me get you a drink. Let me get you a drink. Just acting really stupid. Just completely upsetting Angie.
When we were in Palm Springs, Meredith said to both Lisa and I that she knew stuff and she threatened that you should be careful because she knows about you. Stuff about your marriage and your husband. And this is why we're nipping it in the butt. And
Is it so she has gone to you or and you?
Butt or butt?
Okay, who cares about that, guys? Like, let's seriously. She's spreading rumors about my marriage.
The rumor is that Sean likes to other men.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
No.
She is crazy. Meredith lives to lie about other people's marriages, and the only one that's spreading their legs outside of their marriage is Meredith.
She is saying that his boyfriends need to be quiet because they're out here in the streets of Salt Lake City talking about your husband.
I'm sick and tired of her lies, and people do not talk about me or my family like this. You know, she's a sick bitch. Hey, Meredith, do you have a second?
Okay, so now you see that Angie is all ticked off. They're all acting like, oh my God, she's a part of the GLAAD community. Can you believe she's saying this? But wasn't it last season when Angie was accusing Heather and Jen of having sex? Yeah. And they're putting this all back on Meredith. Meredith didn't say anything, and she didn't say it on camera. Now, Monica said that Meredith said that Angie's husband's boyfriends need to quit talking or stop talking, something like that. I'm paraphrasing because I know I'm not using the exact phrasing. So Monica is definitely doing Whitney's work. She has pulled Meredith into this, and we never saw Meredith say any of this on camera. So Whitney and Monica is who Angie should really be pissed off with. They're the ones who brought this on national television. So this is Whitney producing all of this drama on her own. You know what? I was rooting for you, Monica, but it seems to me that Whitney really pulled you into this and tricked you and got you to put all this out here and trying to make it seem as if Meredith said these things. You're going to have to defend this later. Anyway, peeps, get down in the comments and let me know what you think. And until next time, bye.